You start making choices you shouldn't be making. You get out of alignment with everything that you need, everything that you are, everything that you became, everything you fucking worked so hard for. And before we get started with this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and also, oh yeah, uh, hit that bell notification so you know when I drop my next gym, because I'm coming out with the sauce. This video is going to be great. Get to it. There are so many times on my journey where I just feel like I've made it. I'm like, ooh, I feel good. My thoughts are amazing. My energy is just through the roof. Like, I'm killing it in this. Like, every single desire and goal and dream that I want, like, I'm stepping in it every single day. So then I have this sense of completion. I have this sense of I'm done. I don't have to keep growing. I don't have to keep learning. And you're wrong. Because as soon as you stop doing those things, you fall back. You're not where you need to be. You feel unbalanced. You feel shaky. Your thoughts start running again. You start believing in those thoughts. You start getting caught up in your emotions. You start making choices you shouldn't be making. You get out of alignment with everything that you need, everything that you are, everything that you became, everything you fucking worked so hard for. You cannot stop doing the things that you did to get to where you are. You have to continue to do those things. Don't ever think you made it, because you never make it. Yes, take a break. Yes, take rest days. Yes, understand that every day is not going to be your best day. But I'm telling you right now, the moment you think you don't have to do the work is when life is going to shake you up. I felt so imbalanced this week. I'm like, what is going on with me? I traded so horribly this week. Well, not the whole week, just one day out of the week. Then my thoughts were just all over the place. I wasn't able to come back to me. And if you ever feel like that, like if you're on your journey and you're like, I'm doing everything, and today I take this one rest day, or not one rest day, because that really doesn't affect you. But if you say you take a week off or like 2 days and you're like, nah, I'm not going to set my intentions today. No, I'm not going to journal today. No, I don't need to keep reading, keep learning, keep growing. You are lying to yourself, baby. The same way you shower every day, the same way you brush your teeth every day, the same way you sleep every day, you need to work on yourself and your skills and your growth every single day. And I'm realizing this on my journey. Every time I get a little too comfortable, I'm like, okay, I can relax. I can fall back a little bit. No, you can't, baby. You can rest, but fall back, you never fall back. Because then those thoughts come in, you're like, I thought I was past this. I thought I was done with this. Life is going to keep going, and you got to keep growing. The growth doesn't stop, and it gets easier. Like, it does get easier. Like, you reading every day, it gets easier. You journaling every day, it gets easier. You meditating all day long, easier. All of those things. And I understand that you're like, you got to do this every day. Yes. Every single thing we do in life, I don't think we understand how important it is to be consistent with it. I really don't think we understand. Okay, so if you were to eat healthy and you did it for, let's say you did it for 3 years, do you think that you can stop eating healthy after 3 years and your body's just going to maintain and you can start eating like crap now? Or let's talk about the gym. Can you go to the gym 3 years? We're going to give that 3 years as well. And you're like, all right, I made it. Do you think you can stop going to the gym now? Exactly. You can't. Or you lose the gains. You lose the endurance that you built up when you go on a run. You lose the flexibility from yoga and the mentality that you have when you do yoga. You lose the mental clarity when you do yoga. You lose those things if you don't use those things. So why do we think that with spirituality and our personal growth that we can stop? That we can just completely stop? That we can do a meditation for one day and then stop? And because we got to a beautiful level. Baby, the growth don't stop. The depth doesn't stop. Like, it does not stop. And I had a whole different message for you guys today. But this is what I experienced this week on my journey. I'm like, what is going on? Why do I not feel balanced? Why do I feel like I'm like source isn't like working through me like source usually does? Like, what is going on? Like, everything just felt a little out of whack. And then source comes through like always and it's like, have you been doing everything you said you're gonna do? Have you been in alignment? Have you been working on you the way that you want to work on you? Or have you been sitting back and doing the bare minimum? You give the bare minimum, I'm gonna give you the bare minimum right back. That's what life does for you. Whatever you give, you receive. You can't give a pineapple and try and get an apple. You can't do it. You can't give a little and expect a lot. Whatever seeds you plant, that is exactly what you're gonna get in return. This journey is never over. It's forever flowing and going. We're never done growing. We're never done going. Own the journey. You own this thing for the long run, baby. And yeah, you can be like, well, then I ain't doing nothing. If it don't matter, well, then nothing that you want is going to come to fruition. You're going to live a life that you don't want to live. It gets easier. It does. It gets easier to do what you need to do every single day. So the thing is, we're so used to these, like, there's these bad habits that we have every day that are just like so easy for us to do, but they're habits. So if you switch those bad habits for good habits and you continuously do those and you keep that going for so long, it becomes natural. And all of these things that I'm implementing into my life, like, I've never meditated as much as I meditate now. So me keeping up with this meditation is like, okay, I got this. I'm like, I can do this. But I get tired. I get, like, I am human. But I won't stop until I make it a habit. If I said I'm going to do something, I do that thing. That's just who I am. I just can't lie to myself. It hurts my whole body and my whole soul. So my message to you, and this is going to be a short one, is you are never done growing and learning and putting everything you need into yourself. You're never done. And I know it may seem like, I'm tired. Take a break. Rest. But then get back to it. You're never done. You're never there. It's a marathon. Life is really a marathon, and I'm starting to realize that, and that is the message that I have for you beautiful people today. Life is a marathon. It's never over. You keep putting forth that effort so that you can be the best version of yourself. I love you so much.